Welcome. Today I want to talk about what's happened in 2010 in the Ann Arbor real estate market, and also talk about where I feel the market is going to be heading in 2011. We're heading into this year feeling a lot better than we did last year. We're not seeing major price increases. However, I would define recovery today as a cessation of price decreases. And for the first time in 5 years, we are actually seeing property values increase in most areas in Washington County. I do believe that 2011 will be a peak year for buying real estate. And the reason I say that is that with historically low interest rates and unbelievable home prices, housing is more affordable today than it's been in a couple of decades. Now, if we look at some of the multiple listing service reports that came out at the end of the year, there's definitely some very exciting news. And first of all, the average sales price inched up by 1%. The closed volume for residential sales increased 4% over 2009. Condominium sales increased by 25% over 2009. So we're definitely seeing a recovery in the condo market. The number of residential sales increased by 3%, and the number of the condominium sales unit-wise increased by 26.4%. So now this has been countered by new listings decreased by 5.6%. Now normally what you will see when listings go down and sales go up, we have what we call upward pressure on prices. And we've seen that a little bit in some of the markets. For instance, Ann Arbor increased by a little over 6%. Ypsilanti and Willow Run saw increases. Willow Run as high as 10%. However, if you look at Willow Run and Ypsilanti, those are neighborhoods that were devastated by this market. Those prices have decreased as much as 50 to 60% from the peak. So what happened is we had huge numbers of bank sales. The market hit the bottom very quickly, and investors came in and started picking up the incredible values, and now we're seeing that recovery. In Ann Arbor, the increase is due mostly to decreased inventory, a stable job market, and of course there's always the constant demand for housing. There's people moving into the city all the time. Now if I look across the county, there are a couple of areas that did not do as well. We see that in some of the rural areas like Chelsea and Manchester, prices are still going down a little bit. Chelsea decreased by 1%, Manchester by 6.8%. And again, this is based on price per square foot, which I feel is the most accurate way to look at what the market is doing. I think the reason for this is as people have become concerned about gas prices, and also there is houses are a lot more affordable closing or closer into Ann Arbor. And those two trends are definitely decreasing the demand for houses out in the rural areas. And of course what happens is the less demand you have, the more foreclosures, and the more foreclosures, of course, the more the prices come down. So it's a bit of a spiral there. I don't see that changing anytime soon this year. But looking forward, I think what's going to happen, I think prices are going to stabilize in most areas of the county. They might come up just a little bit, but I'm not looking at great home price increases simply because we do have a constant flow of bank sales and short sales to the market that are going to keep any kind of a price check in balance. This past year, approximately 20% of our business was what I would consider distressed sale, either short sale or real estate. Or bank-owned, as they call it. And I see that increasing maybe to 25–30% this year. And hopefully after that, we'll start seeing that come back down. So that's going to keep prices in check. But I think the one thing we're concerned about is interest rates. If those do go up, and keep in mind, for every 1% increase in interest rates, you can afford 10% less house. So those are the two things that we're going to keep an eye on, home prices and interest rates. I think this is a great time to buy. If you've got any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to call us here at the Bauman Group, 734-761-3060. Thank you very much and have a great day.